Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you'll eat or drink, or about your body, what you shall wear. Is life not more than food, and the body more than clothes? Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? And why do you worry about clothes? See how the flowers of the field grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you that not even Solomon in all his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow is thrown into fire, will he not much more clothe you, you of little faith? So do not worry by saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or what shall we wear? For the pagans run after all these things, and your heavenly Father knows you need them. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. One of the things that causes worry in this life is a lack of preparation. Though God provides for all his creatures, they are duty bound to prepare for the life they live. Look at nature. The ants build ant hills, a safe place to grow and hide from extreme weather. The bees collect nectaries and build colonies. They divide their labor so that they can maximize their toil. We need to learn from nature's great builders and nature's great hard workers how they prepare for the future. If the bees can form partnerships for the future, we too need to form useful partnerships as we anticipate the future. If we do not plan, we are planning to fail. We sleepwalk into the future and wake up in a place that we never wanted to be. And without a vision, worry will take over. Remember that one incident when in class, you realized you didn't do your homework, and as the teacher was about to come into the class, you were worried about what was going to happen next. Life is a big lesson to be learnt by every human being. You cannot enter the classroom of life not having done your homework. You've got to prepare, do your homework, so that the lessons you will learn in life will be worthwhile. You can start preparing for your life at any age. Life can begin at 40, 50, 60. Whenever you're ready, start preparing for your life. Commit your plans to God and you will establish them. Now that you got a plan, you're ready to go. You want to punch and punch. Not quite. According to the former undisputed heavyweight boxing champion, Mike Tyson, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. Life can throw unexpected punches. Life can bring unexpected circumstances. How are you going to cope with the unexpected circumstances that life throws at you? Life has a habit of removing your support system at the time that you might even need it the most. And as you get punched by this unexpected punch, it's in the sight of everybody. Everybody sees you hit the canvas. How are you going to get up? A lot of us become worried about what people are going to say. Now that I had a great fall, what are people going to say when they see me? We worry so much about people's expectations and what they require of us, as if people's expectations of us are an important denominator in our success or failure. Getting punched by life and hitting the canvas is not the end of the game. How do you respond to that? There will be an initial amount of pain that comes with the unexpected punch. Then along comes the huge worry about how you're going to cope. The parameters of your life have been changed. The things that used to work for you seem not to work anymore. The plan that you had needs revisiting. How are you going to cope? That is where worry begins to set in, because now you have a new set of equations that you need to come across. The natural result is that we tend to worry because life has thrown an unexpected curveball at us. We begin to worry. We find that our whole frame is now shaking. We now need to survive the next round so that we can come back and punch again. Life has a habit of doing that. But if your feet are planted in the Most High God, no matter what kind of curved ball life will throw at you, because you're rooted in this awesome God, you will survive. Friends, we need to understand that God will never allow us to go through that which we cannot handle. To us, it's an unexpected event, but to God, He expects us to come out clean. God is actually boasting about our ability to come out clean through that situation. So the next time you see life throw an unexpected punch at you, if you can eat the punch, as some boxers say, eat the punch. If the punch causes you to hit the canvas, get up, dust yourself, and prepare for the next round. God has allowed it for a reason. One day when you stand on the hill and you reflect on your life, you're going to say, it was good that I had to go through what I had to go through so that I can become the person that I am today. So, have faith. O ye of little faith, O ye of little faith, do you not know that angels are but ministering agents in our lives? Do you not know that God has made provision for your life? For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, to give you a hope, a full life, and an expected end. By lacking faith, we open the door to two brothers of destruction, doubt and fear. Yet, nature, the great preacher, tells us of the order of God. Everything is set in its place. The well springs of water in the right place. The ecosystems all function with their routine cycles all set in perfect balance with one another. These testify of the order and provision of God. Yet when we reflect on our lives, we lack faith and easily fall into fear and doubt. We are afraid of losing jobs. We are afraid of tomorrow. We are afraid of today. We are afraid of yesterday. We are fear-driven. Do you show up at your workplace because you want to? Or you show up out of fear? If I don't show up, then what? We've got to step out into tomorrow with hope, because God has promised that He'll open the doors for us. We need to come out of the shell that we hide, remove our doubts and fears, and start living life. Just as nature forms beautiful relationships with itself, so do human beings too. We need to form meaningful partnerships with others, and this will strengthen our faith. Just as iron sharpens iron, so do men sharpen each other. Friends, there is a God who cares about your life. He has repeatedly told you not to worry about your life, because in His storehouse of provision, He has a full detailed plan for your life. It doesn't matter how you arrived in this world, you were never an accident in the eyes of God. He has a plan for you. You are the solution to one of the world's problems with your uniqueness. So do not worry about your life. Do not worry about what you shall eat. Trust in God, and He will set your life straight.